Well, I often don't get to sleep very much. And so what I've been doing is playing games with my consciousness. And I play games like mock-up. I think of everything that can go wrong. And then I ask myself the question, what can I do about this, about this, about this? And occasionally I think about, well, let's see if I can dream up a really good question. And so I think up all these questions. And it's very amusing, and it takes time, and eventually I fall asleep, and most of the time I don't remember the questions. But this morning I woke up, and I did remember the question. My little thing to hold a camera, I lost it, so this is the best I can do about a visual. God, I'd like somebody to help me make podcasts. Be easier than this holding a camera. So here's the great divine questions that came up last night. What do you think? When am I going to start to share my truth compassionately, and to stop withholding and gossiping and third-partying? That's a pretty hot question. And I know lots of people that's got to be true for them. And they think that the person that they're having these, they're having feelings about, and they think that the other person can't feel it, but they can. If you stop and think about it, you know who's bad-thoughting you, even if they're thousands of miles away. And maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong, but we're capable of doing it. And so here was the other great question. What stops me from just feeling my fears of telling the truth compassionately, or even not compassionately? Or why am I afraid of telling the truth? And a friend of mine, his name I forget, and I'm 40 years ago, but when he was asked about the thing that he noticed most in Americas, and he said, well, what he noticed was that long-time friendships would end because somebody couldn't tell the truth in the friendship. And he said in his country, which I think was Norway or Sweden or Denmark, you really knew who your friends were because they were the ones who would tell you the truth. They weren't afraid to be wrong with you because they knew you loved them, and they trusted that you could work anything out. So if you have any thoughts about this, please write me a letter, because I can't use social media and all these communication tools, except I'm trying to make these videos. So write me a letter to Post Office Box 94, Sebastopol, California, 95473. And I'm more likely to be able to find somebody who can read the letter to me. And the other thing I want to do is I want to thank all the people who are sending me money so that I could, pass it on to the people who are helping me. And I've had a lot of people help me, but everybody's got their own life. So I'm looking for ideas on how to get some more people to help me. Just wait till you need a lot of help. Oh, wow. Is it ever fun? Thanks a lot.